when I have an argument with my husband, we'll start there. Um, I just feel like, you know, my biggest thing that I've always saw my parents do was not to go to bed angry at your spouse. So what I'm doing now is, what I'm trying to work on now is not to be angry at my husband when I go to bed, because I feel like that's unhealthy. So we'll talk it out. So we'll yell, we'll argue, but then we have to like bring it down back to reality and just talk about it and just.
Okay. And what are your thoughts? Like, what are you thinking when y'all arguing with each other?
I think about what really happened. Like, where did this go? Like, how did this escalate from us just bringing up something to us arguing? And how can I do my part and fix it, but not fix the whole thing?
Okay. So you're letting your husband kind of have a part in the marriage as far as fixing it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So tell me about how often are your negative thoughts occurring now?
They're not as often as you think. So I probably have them probably like once or twice a week now.
Okay.
So I doing a lot of walking. I like to be outdoors, so it helps me to realize about the beauty, and it just takes my mind off of things. So I don't worry about bills or my kids, going to point A to point B or having food to be on the table. I just have that time for me, and so it'll probably pop up occasionally, but nothing like set days.
Okay. So one thing I want you to start doing is maybe creating yourself a point system, like a reward system. So now that we're able to use those skills that we have to fight those negative thoughts, then we can reward ourselves for doing it, and that'll cause positive reinforcement and cause the behavior to happen more often. So what we'll do is, so do you like shopping?
Sorta.
Okay. So maybe walking is maybe helping you lose weight. And then, once you get to your set weight, like maybe like 2 pounds a week or 5, you can set that yourself, and then reward yourself by buying yourself a new shirt or a new pair of pants or something to make you feel good, to help those negative thoughts. So next time you feel like I can't really, I don't love myself, or I can't go through the day, then you put on those nice clothes and it makes you feel better.
Okay.
Do you think you can start doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me more about your friend. Tell me about your new friend.
She's very unique, and she loves music, and she's a music ed teacher. So it's funny because we talked about how I wanted, I had this position to be at a school, and that's where I met her at, actually.
Okay.
And we were just talking about our kids, and she was like, life is just so funny how things happen. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, well, I wasn't supposed to be here at this point in time, but something told me to come and just sit and talk to you. And I was like, huh? That was weird. And we just had a conversation, and then the next day, it was Friday, so that weekend we went to go get coffee, and we've just been having conversations like that, meeting up when we have our time, just to have girl time, like we talked about. And we our kids play some sports, so we'll go watch them together, or when they play each other. So yeah,
that's good. And how do you think that's helping you?
It's building my self-confidence.
Okay.
To know that, like, I can have somebody to talk to. That's like a guy. Well, that's not a guy, my bad. Like girl talk, and it's making me come out of my shell a little bit more,
Okay.
and helping me to realize that I still can be a woman, and just outside of this mom stage, it's a whole other world. But be a woman and just enjoy myself with the life that I've been given. So just trying to figure out who I am.
Okay. So